नमस्ते, हाय डियर, सलाम अलैकुम, सत श्री अकाल, नमो बुद्धाय। वेलकम टू माय चैनल लाइफ अनस्क्रिप्टेड। मैं हूँ आप सबकी अर्पिता। मैं अलेप्पी में हूँ अभी, एक बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुल रिसोर्ट में अपने बेस्टी के साथ वैकेशन बिताने आई हूँ 3 दिन के लिए। जैसे कि मैंने आप लोगों को बताया कि मैंने अपने बचपन की सहेली मुन्ना को मिलने के लिए इधर आए हम दोनों, ये अलेप्पी में, ये क्लब मैंड्रो रिसोर्ट में 2-3 दिन के लिए, कि हम लोग बहुत सारे बातें करेंगे। मुन्ना के थोड़ा इंट्रोडक्शन दे देती हूँ। हम दोनों ऐसे हैं, मैं जब स्टैंडर्ड 3 में थी तब से हम दोनों साथ में हैं। हम लोग एक ही मकान के 2 हिस्से में रहते थे और हमारे 2 फैमिली के बीच में जो बैरियर जो था वो था एक 6 फीट के वॉल बस। तो उसके लिए इट वाज लाइक अ बिग जॉइंट फैमिली स्टेइंग टुगेदर। तो उस घर में से मेरा शादी होने के बाद मैं वो घर छोड़ दिया। ये घर कोलकाता में था और मैं वो घर छोड़ने के 5 साल बाद मुन्ना वो घर छोड़ा था, ठीक है। लेकिन अभी भी हम लोगों को बचपन की यादें में वो घर की हर कोना हमारे याद में बसता है। तो अभी मुन्ना जो है, मेरी फ्रेंड मुन्ना, जादवपुर यूनिवर्सिटी में जो MCA का कोर्स जब फर्स्ट टाइम इंट्रोड्यूस हुआ, 2 इयर्स का मास्टर्स कोर्स, उसमें जो सेकेंड बैच है वो उस बैच में मुन्ना थी। तो आप लोग समझ सकते हैं कि वो IT में एकदम मतलब पायोनियर उस बैच से वो है। उसके बाद इन्होंने TCS ज्वाइन किया था। बहुत गॉर्जियस कैरियर था उनका। उसके बाद वो US में जाके IT कंपनी में काम करती थी, बट उसके बाद उन्होंने जॉब छोड़ दिया था और थोड़ा ऑन एंड ऑफ किया था कुछ दिन, बट छोड़ ही दिया फाइनली। तो मैं मुन्ना को कुछ बात पूछना चाहती हूँ और जो कि मैं आप लोगों से भी शेयर करना चाहती हूँ। मुन्ना, आपके पास एक बहुत अच्छा करियर था, आप इतने ब्रिलियंट थे। तो मैं ये जानना चाहूँगी, आपने जब जॉब छोड़ दिया तो आपने वो क्यों ऐसा किया, ये डिसीजन लिया?
Actually, the reason was my family, my kids. I have 2 boys, and they are like 2 years apart, so almost like twins. So they were when they were born. After the second one was born, I decided that I will, if I continue my job and try to bring up the kids at the same time, I will not be able to do justice to any of those jobs. That's what I thought, because when I was in the office, I would have thought about the kids, how they were doing at home. So I will not be able to concentrate on the work. And during the day, a large part of the day, I'll be out of home, and so will not be able to take care of them the way I want to. So that is the reason I decided to quit. There was no one suggested me quitting the job. It was entirely my decision, and I decided to quit the job. I did not have much support. I was in the US at that time. So as most of you will know that there is no support in the US like we get here at home. We get house helps and all to help with the kids and household work. There was nothing like that in the US. So I had to manage everything alone, and by default mostly it is on the women to take care of the house and the children. Not that I would say that my husband was very bad or nothing like that, but it was the convention. So I also kind of followed the convention. Not that someone forced me to follow the convention, but I followed the convention.
Exactly.
So that way it was a lot of work on me. So I decided to quit and concentrate, because I could quit the job, but I could not leave my kids. The kids were there; they will be there.
Exactly. Yeah.
So the only option I had was quitting the job. So that's what I did at that point of time. That's what I thought was right for me.
Right. तो आप ये डिसीजन को कहीं रिग्रेट करते हैं कि आपको ये लगता है कि इसको आप शायद कोई दूसरी तरीका से आप इसको हैंडल कर पाते थे, आप करियर और घर दोनों संभाल सकते थे एक साथ, ऐसा कुछ भावना आपके मन में आता है अभी?
See, in my situation, I think that I couldn't have done it in a different way. I had to do it. I had to do it. When I came back to India, at that point of time, my younger one, my elder son was 3 years, 3 months, and my younger son was 1 year 3 months. So at that time I came back. So at that time there was some support. Maybe I could have managed because I had house helps and all at that time. In India they are available. So maybe I could have managed. But by that time my kids were used to me being around. So they would have suffered if I went back to the job. That was the first point. And they were very heavily dependent on me emotionally. Not only physically. Physical need they could have managed with the ayah. But the emotional need, I needed to be there. That is one thing. And the second thing is, after coming back, because I saw that, okay, now I have some help, so let me try to get back. But in India, in my software career, I have seen it is extremely difficult to get back to work once you take a break. No one will let you get back to work. So I tried. I did not get a suitable option. I would say. Maybe I would have gotten some option, but not a suitable option. What I would like to do. So I could not get back to work. But yes, of course I regret. Quitting the job, quitting my career, because I love my work. I liked what I did.
And you were from that, cream batch.
So I liked what I did. A lot of people are there who don't like what they do. They just do it for the money. But
for paying the bills.
For paying the bills. Of course, money is important. I also did it for the money. But over and above that, I loved what I did. So I regret quitting my job. And now what has happened is, the kids are grown up. They have their own life. They don't need me anymore. And I also don't need to spend so much time for them and for the family. So now I have a lot of free time on my hand, but I don't have much to do. So because of that, I have certain issues, mental issues, anxiety, stress, which have come. I feel that if I was busy with my work, it would have been a lot better for my mental well-being. It would have been a lot better.
Exactly.
That is another thing. And so that is, but I regret because when I come at the end of my life, almost retired life, if I was working, I would have retired in a year or two maybe. My husband is almost retiring. So the money would also have helped at this point of time. That is one thing. That is one reason why I regret. And the second, more than the money, I regret because I love my work, and it would have been a lot better for my mental well-being, as I said.
एक्सेलेंट. तो मुन्ना, आप आज के महिलाओं के लिए, हमारी जो फ्यूचर जनरेशन जो है, उनके लिए आप कुछ मैसेज देना चाहेंगे हमारे इस चैनल के थ्रू?
Yes, the message that I would like to give is that, like I said, I regret now. But when I quit the job, I didn't realize that I will regret. Like 20 years, 30 years down the line, I will regret. But now, I regret. And when I quit, I was young. My second child was just born. I was young. That is one thing. And also I thought, at that point of time, my maturity was such that I thought that, okay, I will, once my kids are grown up, I am a little freed up, I'll get back to work. But as I said, when I tried to get back to work, that was not too late also. I was in my early 30s also at that time. Then itself, I did not get a suitable job because I had taken a break. So after 10 years, 15 years, so it is almost impossible to get a job in India. One of my relatives, one of my sister-in-laws, she had mentioned, she had asked me, why are you quitting the job? So I said, because of the family and all. So when they are a little grown up, I'll go back. But she had said that you will not be able to do it for two reasons. She didn't know the reason that I will not get a job. That she did not mention. But she mentioned that your mindset at that time, once you take a break, your mindset will not let you get back to your job. You will not be mentally will not be able to cope with the situation if you get back to a job after a long break. So at that time I thought that okay, I don't think I have such a problem. I didn't tell her anything, but I thought that I won't have such a problem. But that was another problem. When I could find a job, I was not very comfortable because I had got used to the other kind of life, and I thought that a lot of things were not being done properly while I am not at home, and all those things were going on in my mind. So it was getting difficult for me to adjust to that situation, the changed situation. So I would suggest for anybody, don't think that I'll get back to a job. It is entirely a person's own choice whether he or she will quit a job or continue in the job, continue their career. It is entirely their choice and their situation in life. Everybody's situation in life is different. So I won't say that never quit a job. I won't say that. Your situation, if it demands, you will quit the job. But don't think that I'll get back to work whenever I am free. In most cases, that is not possible. Again, I will not say that it is impossible. A lot of examples will come where people say, okay, I did this. Oh, that person did that. He or she quit the job and then again got back after 10 years. I'm not saying that is impossible, but that is difficult. That is very difficult. I could not do it. I was in Kolkata. Maybe Kolkata is a little, as far as jobs are concerned, other big cities are more jobs are available and all that. But I did not get it. So that is my point, that if you quit assuming that I'm quitting.
Yes.
Don't
and
think
you
that
mentally
prepare for that.
Because that will affect your mental
so that
health
you do
later.
not regret later on that I gave up my career and all that for my family, and that has an effect on your family also.
Right.
If you think like that, that I gave up my career because of that, for them I had to do all this sacrifice and all that,
and they should value me, they should put me on a pedestal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that you will be depressed, and that will have an effect on the family, all the family members, your kids and all that.
Yes.
So I won't say that. I will say that don't do that. If you quit the job, you take your own decision and quit the job. According to your situation, you take the decision, but don't regret that. So that you don't regret that.
Thank you very much, Munna. Actually, that is a very candid and honest sharing, and for especially the future generation, for future young women especially, and men also. So I wanted to share this through my channel to all of you, because that is the objective actually for my starting this channel. If I could give some message जिससे एक भी किसी का अगर थोड़ा सा भी कुछ फायदा होता है, then I will feel like my job is done. Okay, so thank you very much, Munna. And
you are welcome.
Yes, and
I also felt good talking about my life and what I did, why I did.
Yes. एंड मेरे चैनल में मैं आशा करती हूँ आगे भी बहुत सारे वीडियो में मैं और मुन्ना आप लोगों के सामने आएंगे और हम दोनों ऐसे कुछ डिस्कशन करेंगे आपके साथ. मेरा भी यही मैसेज है सबके लिए, मेन एंड वीमेन बोथ, जो कि मेरा पर्सनल व्यू है बेस्ड ऑन माय लाइफ एक्सपीरियंस, कि आपके जो फाइनेंशियल इंडिपेंडेंस है दैट इज नॉन नेगोशिएबल. इसके साथ मैं ये वीडियो ख़त्म कर रही हूँ. गॉड ब्लेस यू ऑल. काइंडली वॉच, लाइक, शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब. आई लव यू ऑल वेरी मच. थैंक यू. बाय बाय.